Hello, welcome, good morning. This is Emmanuel Mdiniswa, a brother from another mother. Greetings to all the members of the Billion Coin in this global community. Today is the 23rd of July 2019, this being my 355 live broadcast in this community. I'm so much excited to continue with the sharing of events and events in this community called the Billion Coin. Now, this morning I am going to look, I would love to invite us to look at the article concerning the send button meeting. Remember that every week, every Mondays, we have these send button meetings that are taking place in this community as part of teaching or leading people to understand more about the house rules, more about what is happening, the promotions in TPC. So it is very much important that we need to always, if you talk about the send button meetings during my live broadcast, I so much take the send button meetings very seriously because with the understanding that they add value into the growth of this community. They also help as a parameter in understanding further about TPC. So allow me this morning to refer you into the article concerning the send button meetings. We shall also look at the Bitcoin contest, as we know that we are currently actively focused in the Bitcoin contest, because the Bitcoin contest helps in terms of membership growth. Bearing in mind that our coin or our coin is community based, we cannot achieve our ultimate prize unless we take part in promotions that are going to get people joining the Billion Code. Now, let us just go into the screen sharing, go into the education part of our Credit Cashback office so that we can access these wonderful updates. They are in text forms, they are in videos. We shall look at the admin block, including the send button meeting article. Let's just go there, guys. And we are still encouraging all members in good standing to attend the send button meetings on weekly basis. It helps us to have a deeper understanding of the Billion Coin as a community-based private cryptocurrency. Now let's go in there. I'm going to log into my Kringle Cashback office. Now let's go there. Let me just go into my account. All right, we have a lot to share here. At all times, we always have something to share with you so that we can help each other have a further understanding about TPC, particularly now during the distribution phase. And I've always maintained that the distribution phase is a very critical stage of which we need to come out and explain the procedures and explain the events taking place in this community to humanity at large, because most of the people, they are still not clear as far as the cryptocurrency is concerned. Here's the article that I want us to look at. July 22nd, 2019 send button meeting starts now. It's a poster article for yesterday. I will straight away go into this article. Let's just go inside here and read. Let's go in here and read together. It says we will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, July the 22nd, 2019 at 9 a.m. PTT /5:00 p.m. West African time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available on 8:45 a.m. PTT on Monday, July the 22nd, inside your Kringle Cashback office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PTT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. That is, if you are a broadcaster, you are going to collect 1 million cookies. But if you are a basic member, you will collect only 1,000 cookies for the meeting that you attend. This is a lovely poster here, guys, for our host. You can see here we have got this host that we have. Don't miss send button broadcast. It is always good to know your hosts. You need to know your host, guys. Now let's go up there. It says billions of digital currency will be distributed by the end of November 2019. Remember, we are now looking up towards the 2019 redemption period. The November 2019 will be our last redemption period to do on manual basis. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. The send button keyword will be one word. You understand? Good. What is TPC confidentially? I can't tell you. You will need to attend a send button meeting to find out. You know, according to the protocol of TPC, we need not to share these things. Each and every member must see to it that he or she attends the send button meeting so that you as an individual, you will get to understand, to have a more understanding about the house rules and other TPC matters. So it is always we have this confidentiality, particularly also the issue concerning the creator of the billion coin. You need to keep it confidentially. You understand? There are so many things that you need to take into consideration in order for you to be a member who understands. Anyway, let's go in here. It says, if you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. You see, one other aspect here. Have you ever wondered why we call these send button meetings? It's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and the seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. That is why you need to attend in order for you to know that discounting is not allowed totally in this community. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. This is the other issue here. There are reasons. Short answer is security is very expensive. TPC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TPC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, will our tech and admin structure, and with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated. We are private. Now, let's just share and explain further here. One, members are not allowed to discount our coins because that is going to jeopardize our chances of becoming, of achieving our objective. So we don't allow discounting. That is one issue. Also, the anonymity factor of our blockchain. It remains unknown, as well as admin remains unknown for security reasons only. You understand? That's how we stand here as a cryptocurrency, for security reasons. The fact that our admin is not known doesn't mean that TPC is not a legitimate entity. That is so much important for members to understand and members to be able to explain to people out there, because people ask questions. So if you don't attend the same pattern meetings, you won't have tools to use to put things straight or to put your story straight. You need to have facts in order for you to convince people out there. You cannot just go out there empty-handed. So attending St. Pattern meetings is going to graduate you to have a deeper understanding of the why the blockchain and admin is not known. Just like Satoshi Nakamoto, who is the creator of Bitcoin, he is not known. Just like our creator, we know him as Chris Kringle. Do you understand? What is important is to understand that the Billion Coin is a private, self-regulated, self-funded cryptocurrency with a mission to end global poverty. And it is happening, things are happening. It is changing people's lives, even today, before it becomes liquid currency. We are the custodians, we are the stewards, we are the members of this organization. Our lives are now depending on TPC. We have now the residual income that is taking place. The community is growing. Merchants are joining TPC throughout the whole world. This is a digital global coin, which is community-based. And our admin has to remain unknown for security reasons. These are the facts that you get to understand as you further continuously, consistently attend the St. Pattern meetings. You need to have facts in life. If you don't have facts in life, you won't be able to stand firm and strong. And people will never believe you if you don't have facts. Life is about having tangible facts. So let us attend the St. Pattern meetings for us to be able to understand these matters. Let's go further and discuss this. Let's go further. Let's go further, guys. Let's go here. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, we are private, and we've got the right to become private. Now, let's go here further. Transactions over 400 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect the details of the transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent what? Discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. 3, contact the TPC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. You get it now? TPC admin pays the salary of TPC commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TPC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TPC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. You understand that? This particular point. The admin TPC has graduated and they were now subscribers of TPC on monthly basis. Your KCPO runs for 30 days and you have to reactivate it. You have to pay 8 grains, which is $22 as an admin fee. Someone was asking me the question to say, what does this 22 grains, what is it used for? This is an admin fee that a new prospect or an older prospect pays on monthly basis in order for us to be able to take care of our administration. We have an office, guys. We have an office that is running. So these funds are much needed to run the affairs of the office like any other legit organization. We have also the TPC commissioner who is being paid through these monthly fees. So members must understand, they must take part. We must take a role and we must play a positive, influential role in seeing that our members abide by these rules. No organization can run without funds coming in. So the admin fees is only to cater for the office needs. The commissioner is being paid by TPC, and the role of the commissioner is very much important in order for this organization to be secured. The TPC commissioner always looks after the affairs of the safety of our blockchain wallet, of our coins, looking also to detect anything that is not going right concerning our coins. Therefore, discounting of our coins is not allowed. The TPC commissioner keeps an eye on that. That is why we were emphasizing that members must upgrade themselves to become full-timers so that they are actively involved in bringing in new members now during the distribution phase before we reach our economic phase. So if you don't attend and read these articles, you will be empty, you won't understand, you won't see the necessity of injecting funds into our own organization. Remember, the Billion Coin is our own new economy in the making. So we need to rally behind these principles. Right, guys, let's go further. Let's go further, guys, in reading the article. We shouldn't just read it as if we are racing. We read it and discuss it. Now, we were here. Now, we have this contest, the English Bitcoin contest. We have the Tagalog, we have the French. First place, Anity Carroll. Second place, Akbeka Michael. Third place was Marcelo Lobido. These were the 3 contestants that won in the English Bitcoin contest. Number 1 got 44 signups. Number 2 got 24 signups. Number 3 had 33 signups. French Bitcoin contest, first place was Mbe Derrick, second place was Douala Betin, third place was Innocent Nduwimana. These are the graphics. Third, Tagalog Bitcoin contest. First place we had S Fletcher. Second place Marilo Brau. Third place was Nonito Rabel. This is the graphics. The Tagalog. First place had 200 grains, as we know, which was equal to 595 US dollars 21, which is equivalent to 0.05664 BTC. Second place got 100 grains of Bitcoins, which is equal to $297.10, which is equal to 0.02835 BTC. Third place, they got 50 grains, as we know that, equivalent to $145.55, equivalent to 0.01416 BTC. Then these were the Bitcoin addresses where the amounts were paid. You can see here, TPC promises, guys. We love our admin because they don't have to wait. They deliver on their promises. Check here, the French payment records, then the Tagalog payment records. We had how many people? 9 people who were paid this week. I hope this is going to continue like this. This is the chart that shows the total members who were recruited in the last week, 763.61 in total. You see, let's go ahead, guys. We have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TPC members in the Philippines led the whole TPC community in growth with 22 contestants and 191 paid sign-ups last week. 33 countries had 181 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 2,445 members in it. Nigeria, Cameroon, India, Ghana, South Africa, Ivory Coast, United States, and Bangladesh were all strong contenders last week with double digit and triple digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 851 merchants now. And as that number grows, it will be easier to share TPC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages, such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. You see, this is good. This article, this paragraph is about the participants and the merchants. Here we are. We have seen 9 people getting paid, which is very good. What I've observed with our lovely admin, they keep their promise. And we need to play our part also and keep the promise that, and play the role that we need so that we meet halfway. We have to meet admin halfway in terms of the way we articulate things, the way we do things, the way we focus in TPC. As long as we are focused, we take part in the Bitcoin contest, we shall have better results even than what we did this week. The number of the total members that were recruited in a week's time through the Bitcoin contest is 761. And when you look at the total number of full-timers, we are over 2,000. 2,445 is a big number, and we still have to have more people. We are still crying out. We are still sending a message to all members who opted to become full-timers, to participate actively in signing up new people on weekly basis. The number is still very low for us full-timers. Full-timers, wake up wherever you are. I want to take this particular moment to awaken our full-timers. Why did you become a full-timer when you cannot take part in the Bitcoin contest? Let us guys work together as full-timers. Just imagine if all these 2,000 guys would participate in recruiting. At least, let me just give you, say, 1%. It will mean we'll be getting more than 2,000 new signups every week. Let me just make a minimum number. If each of the full-timers would recruit 1%, we would be having 2,000 new members every week. Versus the numbers that we make now. This week, we only made 761. It would be a far bigger difference if all the full-timers can make an effort of bringing in new people. If we can say maybe go for 5 people in a week's time, that would be 2,000 times 5. This is going to impact positively, a huge impact in the registration of new members. And these people, guys, who are being recruited, we need not just to recruit them. We just have to recruit them and mentor them. We have to mentor after our people. Look after those new recruits. We teach them. Let us not just recruit people in order for us to get the Bitcoin bounties and forget about them. Let us nurture them. Let us show them the way. That is our role, guys. That is our role. We look after those people. We train them, just like what Mr. Enbe is doing in Cameroon. He is setting a wonderful example of how you should do, how things are done. I want to really congratulate Mr. Enbe. He is setting a wonderful example for all of us to see. So let us look after our new people who are joining us. Hello, guys. Let's go again to this article. Let's go back to the article. We are not rushing things here. We are discussing the send button meetings as well as sharing these articles with you guys. This article is ours. We need to read it and look at it. So we are also looking forward to have other languages coming in. See the number of merchants, 851 merchants. 851 merchants. And how many full-timers? 2,445 members. If all of us were actively inviting maybe 5 new people per week, that is going to make a huge impact. That's what I'm trying to put across. And also the number of merchants would maybe go higher. But anyway, this is the growth curve. It says, if you have not updated your KCPO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of the KCPO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Yes, please become a full-timer. I would like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I am personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the request comes in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Now, this one is a poster for the 24-hour 2019 promotion, guys. I love this promotion. It works in packs of 4 4s. You can buy 4 grains, you can buy 8 grains, you can buy 12 grains, you can buy 16 grains, 20 grains, 24 grains, 28 grains, up to 40 grains, and do a transaction through your sponsor and effect cash flow. It says a purchase of 40 grains of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TPC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TPC. One TPC coin today is worth 9,590,743 US dollars, 55 cents. $9 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as 4 grains is rewarded too. See the chart above. If you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TPC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TPC broadcaster. What are you waiting for? Become a broadcaster. Let's go ahead. Migration, you know the issue of migration. It says, I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the TPC 004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose. For goodness sakes, TPC 004 migration ended at the end of July in 2018. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny Come Lately's well, Johnny. You are about to lose all of your TPC coins because when we close the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them all if you didn't get them all moved out of the archive over to a TPC 009 wallet. This is a fair warning, right? I will complete that one. TPC Philippines leadership. Remember, we have a TPC leadership conference. As I speak, read this article. Mr. Nbe is already in Philippines. I saw him yesterday during his live broadcast. He did this send button live broadcast in a very, very expensive hotel in Philippines. Congratulations, my brother Nbe. Enjoy your trip, my brother. Enjoy your stay in Philippines. We shall be all eyes in the Philippines conference. RSVP ASAP because the conference is this Wednesday, tomorrow. Contact Nonito Efrabel, cell phone numbers, they are the numbers, guys. And you can as well go to the link, Facebook link, and contact Mr. Nonito Rabel, our brother from another mother in Philippines. Let's go ahead. The 90-day retirement video is really the best approach to sharing TPC right now. Yes. The beautiful thing about it is that it is self-contained. The Bitcoin bounties add up quickly to create a passive residual income, and the analysis is so simple. Take the highest pay a person has ever attained within a single month of their entire life and divide that amount by $11. The answer shows how many recruits that person needs to recruit in order to be able to retire on the just Bitcoin bounties. The admin fee will always be needed, and admin will keep adding value to what members get in return of paying that fee. So the Bitcoin bounties are forever and the perfect way to have a passive residual income that could even be passed on to the next generation. In some countries, you can retire on just 10 recruits, and members that use the 90-day retirement approach find it easy to recruit. They don't have to worry about the price of the TPC coin or how many merchants we have right now, or any of the common concerns that people bring up when they are looking at purchasing a cryptocurrency. The 90-day retirement approach puts all the emphasis on the fact that the Bitcoin bounties make retirement possible in 90 days or less. The TPC coin becomes secondary to that fact. We are in the distribution phase of TPC and have a ways to go before we will have a fully blown TPC kingly economy. So the 90-day retirement plan puts the focus on what is easily delivered right now in Bitcoin bounties paid daily on a passive residual basis. You hear this, guys? This is the YouTube link here. Then we have this wonderful, beautiful article. Congratulations, Mr. S. Fletcher, for being the what? The first Bitcoin heavyweight hitter. The first heavyweight hitter in TPC with over 1,000 paid signups within a calendar month. Congratulations, S. Fletcher, for being the first to achieve heavy hitter status. Clearly, we have at least two July heavy hitters. So on the August 5th, 2019 St. Pattern meeting, admin will pay out the first heavy hitter bonuses with equal 30% of the revenue paid in admin fees during the calendar month of July for each heavy hitter that recruits 1,000 or more paid sign-ups. This is not a contest. All heavy hitters get paid off their recruits during the calendar month. You should seriously be asking yourself what's holding you back from becoming a heavy hitter too. Whatever it is, get over it and get in the game. We are being challenged here by admin to become heavy hitters, also to become full-timers. We have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now, English, Tagalog, and French. If you didn't follow the instructions last week to change your language, then you will be in the default language English this week. In order to switch to a different language for next week, you have to go into the bottom of the profile page of KCPO and make that change this week. This is the article also concerning the residual income that we get as we refer people. You are invited to become one of the 1,111,111 that will enjoy a massive monthly retirement as seen in the chart above. Can you learn to duplicate what our heavy hitters are doing? If you answered yes, then you will learn what they are doing, and then you can duplicate it for yourself. Guys, this is the article. This is the article for me and you. I'm very marinating indeed. This article, every week I read it. It always keeps my spirits high. I wonder how you feel it after reading it. It keeps your mind right. It washes away the brainwash. Because we're brainwashed to believe in independence. Here we are, in 3 years' time, we have a new economy that is injecting income, residual income, that has got a wonderful platform known as the Bitcoin contest for our members to earn income weekly. Is this not good? It is good. In 3 years, that's what we are doing. That's what we are experiencing. Let us give a clap to our wonderful team, admin and his team. They are making us proud. Let us continue, guys, going ahead with the Bitcoin contest. Let us meet on stage. I also want to challenge you guys. Even if you don't win the Bitcoin first prize up to third prize, the Bitcoin contest, you are a winner as long as you have participated on a week's time. Weekly, you get your Bitcoin bounties. You can make yourself some salaries through participating. And once you do this, be excited about it. Be excited and share your excitement with the rest of the community where you are. Hello, guys. This is the article that I wanted us to read this morning. This is being our breakfast. I haven't taken my breakfast yet. I started doing this broadcast today for you to share with you. Hello, guys. This is how far I can contribute. I so much wish to remind you that this week, Wednesday, Philippines Conference, Leadership Conference, will be on fire. Mr. Nbe, my brother, has pronounced it like that yesterday. He said it's going to be fire. The Philippines is going to be on fire as of tomorrow. I wish I had wings. I would fly to Philippines right now. But anyway, just because the leaders are there, we shall be looking, opening our eyes to see from a distance. May all God bless you all wherever you are. Let God bless us through this Philippines conference. That conference is for all of us. Let us have interest and let us learn a thing or two out of what is going to take place there. Because this is one way we are being recognized globally. This is one way we are standing out to the rest of the world as a TPC community. The conference is for us, all of us. So I want to congratulate Mr. Nbe, Mr. H. Fletcher for actually representing the entire membership of TPC in Philippines. And I want to also to thank Nonito Rabel for standing up in seeing that everything runs according to the arrangements. May God bless you guys till we meet again in my next contribution. Bye for now and stay cool.